Middays, or the Element Wealth Studios set up here in the hallway outside the Trade Hall. We're here for the Mississippi Farm Bureau and Ag Up, a sale of champions. And speaking of Ag Up, we have Jamie Swafford, marketing manager for Ag Up Equipment. Jamie, good to see you again. The greatest show on dirt back in town, the sale of champions today. Lots of buzz, lots of activity. This is the way we like to see it.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
So,
love seeing all the kids here.
It's awesome. So what are we focused on these days at Ag Up?
Selling tractors.
I knew that.
Selling green paint. We have some incredible deals going on. We have lots of equipment out here for people to look at. But right now, in the compact utility tractors, we have a 3 Series tractor where you can get 0 for 60 months on it.
So is that sponsored by John Deere, the financing? Are they the ones doing it?
Through John Deere Finance.
Okay.
That's correct.
So they're looking to sell stuff.
Yep.
That's what they're trying to do, because that's really pretty unusual and very generous when you consider interest rates on just traditional bank financing.
Yeah, you can even save $750 off currently with the 0 for 60 months, and I mean that's going to get you some implements because we don't just go tractoring. We need a rotary cutter, a box blade, any of those type of things. So
no secret that last year we experienced a significant drought throughout most of Mississippi. Is that kind of changing, or is that influencing what folks are looking to buy in the way of tractors and agricultural equipment?
It definitely, I think, impacted our hay market. Obviously when we have a drought, the grass doesn't grow as fast, but I think it looks like we're in a good place this year, and I think we're going to be just fine. You may have a little bit more cleanup on your property after the drought. We've seen a lot of trees dying off, so you might have some things you need to come see us for the tools to get the job done.
So tell us about where the stores are located, the Ag Up stores. I know that's a pretty long list these days.
It is. We have 12 stores in Mississippi. As far north as Lexington, south as Poplarville, so that kind of covers it. And then we have 4 stores in Arkansas. 16 locations.
And I know I have to ask you this. It's obligatory every time we do an interview. Do we have plans for more stores elsewhere, perhaps entering new states? Can you talk about that or not?
I haven't heard that. No one's given me that heads up. So, no, right now we're 16 locations.
Wow,
and,
that's a lot.
Yeah, we're happy with that number right now.
Yeah, and I ride by one of them up on 55 north of Madison there.
That's our Canton location. That's
okay.
Yep.
And it's a big operation with lots of equipment out there on the grounds, and always looks spectacular.
Well, thank you. We are happy to be there. It's a great location for us, and that location has large ag equipment as well as small ag equipment, and we also have compact construction equipment. It's a little bit of a mouthful sometimes.
John Deere, the leader in the industry, without a doubt.
Yes.
And something that Mike just mentioned, and it kind of dovetails into, there's a slide I have on a sort of a standard presentation I regularly make to civic groups when I'm asked to do so, and it just talks about technology and its impact on future society. And I have one slide that features John Deere. And that slide essentially presents them, and I always say, you think John Deere is a tractor company, they're really an IT company that makes tractors, is what it boils down to. So Mike McCormick just said they now have more IT staff than they have mechanical engineers.
I don't know the exact numbers, but that is correct.
They're high-tech devices.
High-tech.
It's really cool, though.
And it people think it's just in the large ag equipment, but it is starting to filter down. Technology has allowed us to produce more food, higher yields, things like that. So it's about feeding the world and how we get there with what we have, because last time I checked, we don't produce more land.
You're right. That's exactly right. So we, and of course the amount of yield and the output, I know this is something they measure regularly per the staff they have. But what these equipment, these tractors allow them to do is just produce a whole lot more with either the same level of staff or perhaps even add more land that they cultivate and farm with the same staff.
So, our tractors have the technology to collect data, and our farm community and our producers now use that data to make better agronomic decisions, and it's really impressive.
Many of them are autonomous, right?
We don't have autonomy yet in
Okay.
Mississippi, but that is not a far-fetched idea. It's coming.
I've read about it.
Yes.
I mean, they're
It is
investing
here.
heavily
It's
in
just
that.
not here.
And like every other company, John Deere has a huge initiative in artificial intelligence. They
Yes.
see a future for that as well.
Yes,
And that's
absolutely.
going to improve us even more.
We hope so. That is
That's
the plan.
exciting. Jamie Swafford, Marketing Manager, Ag Up Equipment. Appreciate you coming on.
Thank
We'll
you.
talk to you later on in the program. Folks, we're stepping aside for a break. It's top of the hour. That means it's Fox News, SuperTalk News coming your way. Days. We're live at the Mississippi Trade Mart for the Mississippi Farm Bureau and Ag Up, a sale of champions. Wanted to pass on that, Rhino, it appears that the arguments before the Supreme Court on the case to dismiss Trump from the ballot in Colorado, the arguments are over. Is that correct? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it seems like they're done.
Okay. Well, just based on the comments, you got any feeling which way this thing's going to go? I really don't at this point.
If I had to guess, I would say they're going to rule against the Colorado Supreme Court's decision and allow former President Trump to be on the ballot.
Okay. That's kind of what was expected, I think, by most legal analysts and scholars. We welcome to the program, welcome back, Jamie Swafford, Marketing Manager, Ag Up Equipment. So much of the festivities this morning are over. This place is a little quieter now for this, but what a fantastic facility this is. Mississippi is truly blessed to have it. And the Equine Center next door, what a great venue to conduct the Dixie National Rodeo, the greatest show on dirt. So, Ag Up, a lot of your customers, right, and prospective customers always in attendance.
Do see a lot of our customers' kids here, and of course them here as well, because actually they're in the sale right now at Sale of Champions. So I think maybe they finished with goats earlier. So yeah, I've seen a lot of our customers here, and hopefully prospective customers as well. So
All right, well, tell us again, what are we selling these days? I know last time I asked you that, you said we're selling tractors. Well, of course.
Well, there is a lot of green equipment out front here. So
saw it.
It's all for sale. We would be happy to deliver any of it. But
impressive, too.
Some of the things we've got specials on right now, Gerard, are we have $1,500 off round balers. Hay season's coming up. It's fast approaching. So we hope we'll let people know that we've got some great deals going on. And we have compact utility tractors. Everybody needs one. I call ours the Swiss Army knife because personally, I think it's the greatest thing I could have at my house. I don't have to ask my husband for a single thing because it's easy to operate, and I love using the loader and just being able to get things done myself without having to wait on anybody. So
yeah, I mean, so typically you think about this big equipment being kind of exclusively used on the farms by the agricultural professionals, but you've got lots of equipment for just residential applications.
I think it's our owner that says from big to small, we cover it all.
Okay.
So, and we truly do. I mean, we have mowers. We have a great selection of mowers right now at all of our locations. And the compact utility tractor I was just talking about is 0% for 60 months, and you can save $750 off. Or if you want to pay cash, you can save even more money.
Okay.
So, yeah. And lots of implements to choose from, because you don't come to see us and buy just a tractor. You've got to have something to do with that tractor. So we have what you need. If you have a small property, or even if you're large, and the staff can help you decide what size fits your needs if you're kind of unsure.
How are we doing with respect to stocking position and availability?
We are in great shape there. Absolutely great shape.
Wasn't too long ago that was a problem, right?
It was not that long ago, but fortunately we are not seeing that problem anymore. And even in implements, anything you need right now is we're in a good place.
Okay, awesome.
So
we talked earlier about John Deere, of course, just being a leader in the industry. They've been making tractors for a long time, haven't they?
A very long time. You see panic on my face because it's over 100 years.
It's over 100 years.
It's a long time. Yeah. We are actually America's only headquartered tractor company.
Really?
So our headquarters, we're in Moline, Illinois for John Deere, and there's not another tractor company anymore.
I knew it was Illinois.
Headquartered here in the U.S.
Well, coming from an IT background, I remember when they acquired a data center in the Silicon Valley. Not
Now
so
it's
long
Austin.
ago. It's Austin now.
Yeah.
Okay, so they've relocated. Yeah, but as we spoke of in the last interview, they're really an incredibly sophisticated technology company that just happens to make farm implements and tractors.
Well, it requires a lot of technology now to make producers profitable and able to continue to produce our food and fiber. So
Yeah.
Yep.
So I
Fuel.
remember, I want to say, was it last year? I think a brand new tractor had been introduced that had some sort of AI or something built into it where it could detect a good plant from a bad plant, if you will.
So that's a sprayer.
Okay, the
See
sprayer.
and spray sprayer,
Yeah.
yeah.
Isn't that right?
Really cool technology. Yes, that is absolutely right. Yep. You should check it out on johndeere.com.
I mean, so that improves yields dramatically, right? And cuts costs as well.
Cost and not using as much fertilizer into just the
Makes
system.
sense.
Yep.
Makes sense. Rather than just kind of this blanket sort of approach.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, appreciate
Conservation.
it. Yeah, absolutely. So we'll speak one more time.
Absolutely.
In the next hour of the program. Right now, folks, it's time for Fox News and SuperTalk News. It's high noon in Miss Random to do that. But we welcome back to the program Jamie Swafford, Marketing Manager of Ag Up Equipment. So the place kind of cleared up a little bit. I still see some of the animals being led into the Sale of Champions down there. But I just stepped outside for a minute, by the way, and there's lots of green equipment out there. Is that yours?
That is ours.
Okay, just
That is
checking.
ours.
Big old tractors.
We have a lot of equipment out there. We have something for everybody out there. We have mowers you can come and look at. We have compact utility tractors, and of course, everybody always wants to see the bigger tractors. So we have an 8R. A track tractor out there.
Amazing equipment, amazing stuff. You told us earlier you've got plenty of stock, plenty of inventory. You got 12 locations in the state. Is that right?
12 locations in the state of Mississippi and 4 in Arkansas.
And something else that we need to pass on as well is that you've got a great service team as well. So.
We do. That's what sets us apart, Gerard. Is it's not just the sale; it's service after the sale. And with 16 locations, we can help you with parts, with service. If there's availability at one store and not another, we can get it to you very, very quickly.
And that's important. Also got some special financing available right now as well, right?
We sure do. If you are in need of a compact utility tractor, a John Deere 3 Series tractor, we have 0% for 60 months with an additional $750 off, which you could buy you an implement that you need as well.
So if a farmer, Jamie, has, let's say, an old tractor, and they're thinking about upgrading, depending on the age of the existing equipment, tremendous benefits are possible or achievable, right? If you upgrade to the more current, it's really current technology is what it is.
There's a lot of technology out there that's new and helps our farmers make decisions with the data that the technology collects, and just the machines themselves are pretty incredible technology-wise. We have lots of different technology. You mentioned at the end of the last break the See and Spray sprayer, which
really cool.
Only sprays weeds, basically, to make it simple, which helps with cost of fertilizer. It helps with conservation, so you're not just spraying an entire field and not putting all that back into the water system type of thing.
Yeah.
So, there's a lot of technology out there that can help farmers, and yes, we do take trades, but our equipment tends to hold its value as well, which is pretty awesome when you invest in a piece of green equipment.
Yeah, and of course, the other thing to keep in mind, I guess, is that if someone is contemplating a purchase and they're obviously concerned about the cost, that by making that investment over the longer term, their cost actually could likely go down just because they're using newer current technology that, of course, also needs less service than something that's kind of aging.
I would challenge anyone who's in the market for a tractor, whether it's a compact or not, to come and price with us, because a lot of times we're going to be able to beat the competition's price.
Well, that's what you guys are known for. So you got a great lineup of high quality equipment, backed by the world's preeminent manufacturer of farm tractors and equipment. You've got 12 locations, a great service team as well. You've been in business a long time, and you got great financing right now.
We do 0%. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, so that ought to be the motivation to get out and make a purchase.
Now's a great time before spring hits to come out and get a green tractor.
I'm just fascinated by all that technology because when you open up the cab of one of those things, it's not like what you typically would expect. It's more like looking at the glass panel inside a major commercial airliner.
There is a lot of technology to look at, for sure.
It's really cool.
Yeah. Thanks for having us.
Thanks for your sponsorship as well, Jamie. Appreciate it. Enjoyed it.
Yep.
Folks, we're out of time here today. Once again, we've been at the Mississippi Trade Mart for the Mississippi Farm Bureau and Ag Up, a sale of champions. We're back again in the studio.